Good morning, my beautiful friends. This is your wake up call with Maui Paul. I am Maui Paul. We are here today to say some nice things about ourselves. I want to say thank you to everybody for being here. Good morning, Jan. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Shauna. Good morning, Dan. Good morning, Lauren. Quite the crew of cool people that we have here today. Thank you guys so much for being here and for celebrating this wonderful day with me. It is a new day, and we are here to bring our best selves to it. And what we're going to do is the same thing we do every morning at 9 a.m. on Monday through Friday. I'm going to pull a card off the top of the deck. I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card, and we are going to respond out loud together. I am that affirmation. As we do this, we're building into our own lives, changing up our own experiences, and going to have an amazing day. Thank you, Jan, for reminding everybody. Wendy's grand opening is behind the Nofo Brewery on 400 today at 11 a.m. Chamber of Commerce is going to be there. It's going to be a fun ribbon cutting. I am very excited. I'm going to make sure that I'm there. And just a couple more hours to go. So very excited to support our beautiful friend Wendy Skinner as she opens up Hydro Health and Wellness and Balanced Bodies Dawsonville, and really just help people to continue to feel and be young. All right, my friends. So let's pull a card off the top of the deck. I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card, and we're going to respond out loud together. I am that affirmation. As we build into our own lives in this way, we are changing up our own experience, and we are giving ourselves the tools we need in order to really shine today. So let's have some fun. Let's pull a card and say that today I am whimsical. I am whimsical. I approach life with joy and wonder. So I am whimsical. I approach life with joy and wonder. Are you whimsical? You are whimsical. You approach life with joy and wonder. I'm going to write that down in the comments, and I encourage you guys to do the same thing. Writing down that I am whimsical, that I approach life with joy and wonder. All right, very good. I want to say a happy Rosh Hashanah to you, Susan. I hope that you are having a wonderful, wonderful Jewish New Year. And let's see here. Yeah, that's another really cool thing that is happening. Is it is indeed Rosh Hashanah. So have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed, very, very blessed Rosh Hashanah. I hope you're doing well, and that you and everybody at your synagogue is doing well as well. All right, so let's see here. So I am whimsical today, and you are whimsical as well. And we do indeed approach life with joy and wonder. There is so much stuff in life that we can do. There are so many ways to be. There are so many incredible things that we can do. And the best way for us to approach this amazing life that we have is through joy, is with wonder, is with like a childlike fascination with what is next, what is around the corner, and even what is in our hands and what is happening now. I found that when I was a kid, the foremost thing that I wanted to be was an adult, because I thought to myself, oh, if I'm an adult, then I don't need to worry about I don't have to worry about all these restrictions that are on me as a child. But of course, as you become an adult, you realize that adults have plenty of responsibilities, far more than children have. And it can be very easy for that sense of joy to diminish. It can be very easy to stop thinking about all the amazing things that are in life as we get caught up in the day to day of making sure that our bills are paid and making sure that our responsibilities are taken care of and making sure that our obligations are which are obligations that we set on ourselves, that we're meeting our own obligations. And this card encourages us to just take a moment and reconsider that life itself is meant to be enjoyed, that life is meant to be lived, that the meaning of life is in the living of life, and that we can approach life with that same curiosity, that there's no law that says that we have to be serious about it all the time, that we really can approach life with joy, that we can try new things, and that we can wonder about the outcome. I was thinking about it yesterday. I was doing some new stuff that I had never done before, And I was thinking about it yesterday, and I was thinking that the first time that I ever do anything is always the worst time. The first time that I try anything new is the time when I make all of the new person mistakes, when I make all of those learners mistakes, those beginners things. And then as I continue to do it, I get effortlessly better at it to the point where eventually it just becomes second nature. And when that happens, I lose the wonder of doing it. And because to me it becomes something that's like more of a rote memorization exercise. Like I already did it. I've already done it so many times. And so for me, the challenge is always to find joy and wonder even in the mundane things. I was doing dishes the other day, and I was realizing, just how much I actually enjoy doing the dishes. It's such a simple thing, but for me, doing the dishes in a camper is an exercise in managing the amount of hot water I have and making sure that I'm efficiently and effectively using what is essentially a fairly limited resource, and just really being present to washing each dish, being present to just to feeling how they feel in my hands. And I realized at that point that I really could just be. I could approach even this task, even this chore, this never-ending chore. Dishes and laundry are like never-ending chores for grown-ups. But I could approach this never-ending chore with a sense of joy and wonder. I could approach this never-ending chore of um, with a sense of peace, and then I can look at it with a sense of whimsy, as opposed to looking at it as this drudgery, as this chore, as this thing that I have to do if I want to continue to eat off of clean dishes. I could approach it from with this sense of joy and wonder that I can even have, that I can even have. Um, I can even have hot water coming out of my tap, and that I can even have this amazing ability to be able to wash stuff in my house. And so as I was like really approaching it as a child and thinking about like just hey, this is how the water feels as it goes across my hands, it turned something that was drudgery into something that was whimsical for me. And I think that so much of life is just retaining that childlike curiosity, not just about new things, but about old things that we experience in a new way. That the life itself doesn't change, but that our perception of life changes. And so I am whimsical, and you are whimsical as also, and we approach life with joy and wonder today. Today, I'm going to go out and support Wendy as she does her grand opening down there on 400 down behind Nofo, and uh, and I'm really excited about that. I mean, it's cool to support people who are doing neat things. It's cool to support people who are stepping outside their own comfort zone, and it's always like a permission slip for me to step out of my own comfort zone, do new stuff, and to really approach life that way. As I do that new stuff, as I say yes to things I've never said yes to before, and then as I learn how to do them and realize that I really am good at the things that I do, it helps me to just keep life fresh. I don't think that every day is the same. I think that every day is different. We do a lot of the same things every day in life. We have our own little personal rituals and spiritual practices. We have our own things that we do every day that we found that this is the best way to spend our day in order to achieve our goals. And yet, every day is still very different. Every day is a unique thing. We're never going to live this day again. And so let's rekindle that sense of joy. Let's rekindle that sense of wonder, because in doing so, we really give ourselves additional days of life. A day that we approach life with a sense of joy and a wonder is a day well lived, and a day approached with a sense of drudgery, with a sense of well, we're doing what we have to do, is a day that is poorly lived. And so let's live our lives well. Let's live our lives well by maintaining that wonderful sense of curiosity. Let's live our lives well by maintaining that childlike sense of wonder. Because as we do that, we get to really amplify and multiply our days. We only have so many of them between the time we're born and the time we die. And the more that we keep that in perspective, the easier it will be to amplify the things in our lives that we want, and to remove the things in our life that we don't. and ultimately to be able to live a life that is full of amazing, amazing experiences. I'm about to go have some amazing experiences today. And if you are in the Dawsonville area, I encourage you to come out and join me over at behind NoFo over at Wendy's grand opening. So come on out if that's where I will be today. And yeah, you can go over to her webpage and see what's going on there if you would like the address to that. But anyway, I am whimsical today. You are whimsical as well, and so we approach life with joy and wonder. Let's see what you guys have to say. Once again, good morning to Lauren coming in from Daytona Beach, and Dan coming in from Panama City Beach. Y'all Floridians. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful time in the sun. Good morning, Shauna, coming in from your house. I'm pretty sure of it. And Jan, who wouldn't shock me if you are in your nest right here at Paradise. Good morning, Susan, coming in from synagogue. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful, happy new year. Amazing Rosh Hashanah. And health and happiness and prosperity upon you as well, upon all the members of your synagogue, upon all the members of the faith. Good morning, Lauren. Lauren also shares those Rosh Hashanah blessings. Let's see here. Dan is wheezing and whimsical. Hey, we can be both, Dan. I find that I wheeze sometimes nowadays. I'm like, wait a minute, this is something that old folks do. Am I wheezing? Is my life is my life outside of that outside of that child stage? Am I finally a grown up? Let's see here. Good morning, Pepper. I'm so happy that you are here and that you are moderating the Twitch stream and continuing to put things up on the on the Pinterest board. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, it looks like she's let's see. Looks like she's actually put up her own website, the Basil Blossom Artistry page. So Basil Blossom Artistry is her art website, but it's actually a really cool website. She's got a bunch of cooking stuff on there from vintage cooking recipes. She's taking old recipes, and I do mean like really old recipes, putting them on the internet, and just digitizing that from her extensive collection of vintage cookbooks. Let's see here. Good morning, Donna. Wonderful to see that you're here today. Good morning from Marietta. I hope that all is well in your world. And if you have the ability to come north for a little while, come on out to Wendy's grand opening. All right, guys, I will talk to you tomorrow at 9 a.m. We'll come back with another one of these cards. Thank you to Pepper for picking the card today. It's so fun to have Pepper pick them because then I don't, I extra don't know what's going on with these cards in the morning. And it's just so fun to be able to just exercise my own brain to talk about something on this deck. So I am whimsical today. You are whimsical as well. And you see a dandelion today, make a wish on it and approach life with that joy and that wonder. I will talk to you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Tomorrow we will go over the the cards for the week, see how we got here, and just do a recap. But until then, I love you. I care about you. I think that you're amazing and beautiful and wonderful person. And let's approach life with joy and wonder today. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow at 9 a.m. Until then, aloha from paradise.